out, Jaja. Here we love our lives now. Everywhere is vibes now. Oh, I say watch out, Jaja. Bring woman so nice now. What more could I ask for? Beside a woman in front to go down and walk up, she listen, get on and mind till she body can wind up the more. Life is short and tomorrow no sure, so I live like it's my last. Oh, drinks in me and now, jump up and wave is the plan now. Just love and girl with the man now.
Alright, so we're back, and as they say, we bust voice here on a couple show. Back in the Christmas season, before the show, before that song even was a big hit, he came and he premiered it right here on the show. We were so happy to have him then. And the man, Aaron St. Louis, sharing a cup with us this morning, post all his success. What has changed? What is the most significant thing in your life that has changed since the Soca Monarch?
I would say one of the most significant things is my school life. I remember actually going into school after the whole Soca Monarch thing. And
when you say school?
UE. Yeah, I do a major theatre arts in the University of West Indies.
Right.
I remember going into class, walking down the stairs, and everybody, all eyes on me. It was like, all them is teaching it.
Yeah, what I watching before.
Yeah, it was real weird.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes, I mean, even going in the cafeteria or just going outside or so, and you just feel the eyes on you, and then I realize, remember. But
you're no longer just Aaron St. Louis anymore.
Yeah, and I mean, I accepted it with open hand because this is what I signed up for.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
And I think this is probably half of my dream, not even the whole dream, just half, because I have a lot of other things that I want to do, a lot of other things that I would like to achieve, not only for myself but for Trinidad and Tobago, and especially for the younger ones.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's just the beginning.
One of the things that, and I'm speaking among the fans during the course of the season when people saw you and connected with you on stage. And even after you won, I'm telling you the things that I heard on the ground, and people were saying, "Oh Lord, I just hope he remains humble."
Yeah.
Because he looks so humble. I hope he remains humble. How is Aaron St. Louis going to remain grounded with all the girls watching everywhere you go now? How are you going to remain grounded?
No. I don't really study the girls.
No.
Yeah, you just
no.
Say, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
talk to me now. Nobody, you and me alone talking.
It will come with it, but I mean, it's really studied because I mean, I have a lot of things that I want to focus on, and I will be focusing on.
Right.
And apart from just keeping grounded, I mean, I have my friends, my family around me. Sweat every 2 days during the week, Tuesday and Thursdays.
You still remain who you are.
So even if I think of getting out of line, it's my friends around me. Hey, take your time, brother. Take your time. I know Soca Monarch thing. I mean, so it's just the people around me.
Right.
The team that I work with, Full Blown Entertainment, the songwriting team is I would call them my brothers. Right? They are really the brothers that I never had, and they would more than likely advise me, and they will keep motivating me to be the best that I can be and remaining humble and doing what I love. So
take us back a little bit for the next couple of minutes before we wrap. I mean, for the fans who would not have known your journey, and I know I suppose your spotlight started with Synergy Soca Star, but take us back to when you thought and it clicked in your mind that this is what you wanted to do, because you're a young man, you're just 23 years old, so it would have started in your teenage years, I'm supposing.
St. George's College.
Right.
I remember we were playing football right outside the music room, and they were auditioning for the soca competition in St. George's. And I rung up all the footballers, and I was like, yo, let me go and try something. And I was like, Horse, you serious? Like, what are we going to do in the music room? I said, well, come now, just help me out. And I give them a part to sing, and everybody just run in the music room. And so I was like, fellas, now is not the time, something serious going on here, or like, get out of the music room for me, please. I said, Miss, no, we have a song for real. And this is one song I wrote probably like a year ago or something, and I decided to sing it, and the whole music room went in an uproar because they wasn't even expecting that would happen. We won the competition. The following year when I entered lower 6 in St. George's, we won the competition again. Then when I transferred to El Dorado East, entered Synergy Soca Star the following year, which was in upper 6 in El Dorado.
Right.
The song gained a lot of popularity on the ground among the younger generation. And from there, I thought that this is where I wanted to be. This is where I needed to be. I linked up with Full Blown Entertainment, and I started doing songwriting. And I just never looked back.
Yeah,
never
because
looked back from it.
you were actually writing much long before you were singing.
Yeah. Well, I actually started writing professionally in 2013.
Right.
Right, but I've been writing here long before. My first song actually that I wrote as a member of Full Entertainment was Too Real for Kowinduba,
right,
which was groovy Soca Monarch of 2014. 2014.
Yeah.
Right. After that, I wrote a lot of other songs with the guys from Marshall, Kess. We wrote more songs for Cohen, and the list goes on.
Yeah. So you took writing seriously before.
Yeah.
Before you recognized you had a voice?
No, I wouldn't say so.
When did you recognize you had a voice?
It would have probably been after Synergy Soca Star.
Yeah.
A year after Synergy Soca Star, I entered the national songwriting competition, and I was one of the 6 winners. And from there is when I really realized that I would take this singing thing serious in terms of singing and being an actual soca artist. Right. And well, the following year I kept releasing songs, but then I also tapped into the writing, because when they keep releasing songs and they're not really playing, is more or less you have to get money, to pay a producer, to record, and all these other expenses I had. So I really got into songwriting by force, so to speak.
Right.
And well, the first song I wrote happened to be a hit. So I guess everything just played out for me.
Which is Too Real.
I co-wrote with Cohen Dubois and Full Entertainment.
Yeah. Who do you? I mean, now you're a Soca Monarch champion, but I mean, I'm sure that you look up to artists. You're a young man still. Who do you look up to?
Marshall Montano.
Yeah.
Work ethic is insane. Bonji Garlin, Cohen Dubois, Kess, lyrical. Let's go on. Yeah. But these are the guys that I really look up to in terms of their work ethic and the way they carry about themselves and the humility behind closed doors, behind all the criticism is amazing to see these guys still coming out and still doing, not just for the love of the people, but the love of music and Trinidad and Tobago, the whole culture. So
you have a sweet voice. You have a sweet voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm talking in terms of the voice that you have.
Yeah.
Why soca?
Soca is me. Soca is
Because somebody said voice have a lovely voice for R&B and
yeah, well, I mean, I do things and other genres, and that's really my goal now. Just to step into the other genres and kind of blend it with the soca music and show more of my vocal range. But I mean, I can't leave soca music. Soca music is me. And I'm glad it happened this way, because when I started off, my first song ever that I did for CXC Music was actually a reggae song. And I wanted to be a reggae artist when I was going to school. Right? And after I performed at a show in Miami, the promoter was like, yo, we need a fan base. So you don't know how we're going to get that, but you need a fan base. And at the point in time, reggae in Trinidad and Tobago wasn't really the thing. And I decided to go in soca. That's how I actually got into soca music. I went into soca music to build a fan base, to build a following. And since I entered, I just couldn't leave. I realized soca music is me, is where I should be. And it's home. It feels at home. I feel at home doing soca music, writing soca music, listening to soca music. So it's all about me.
Just before we wrap, the pressure now, I mean, we have seen over the years, when you're following soca as long as I have been. You see one-hit wonders.
Correct.
Big song this year, and everybody loving him. And then next year, pressure. that pressure has to be on you now. Not only did you have a big hit in the carnival this year, you were the Soca Monarch champion. How do you better that? How do you come and say, okay, 2017, hear me again?
Well, I think for me, the advantage that I have is that none of this was really planned. So next year, I'm not even going to be planning to win any titles. We're not going to be planning to be road march or anything like that. We're going to need the same attitude we had this year, just doing music for the people.
Aaron St. Louis. I feel when you sang and you came on in the Christmas season, you sang that song, everybody said when you left, that nice song, you know, that song. But nobody, I think if you asked anybody, any of the crew here, nobody thought that song would have ran all the way, all the distance that it ran over the carnival season.
Amazing.
And I think you had a lot to do with it personally. You connected with people in a way that we haven't seen an artist done in a long, long time. And at 23 years, congratulations, my brother.
Thanks.
Yeah, man, all the best, all the best. Keep in touch with Copper Joe, you know.
Yeah, for
when
sure.
Copper Joe call you. Really, really proud of this young man. Aaron St. Louis dropping by to share a cup with us this morning. Voice of the 2016 Soca Monarch champion.